interestingly enough, some crypto names are starting to look attractive. The good part about crypto, of course, is that they have knocked it right down. Now, could crypto go sideways for the next year or so? Yeah, I think so. Maybe even a bit lower. I wouldn't be surprised if there's, like on Bitcoin. Don't be shocked, folks. I mean, I've seen this so many times. Let's do a weekly chart. All right, you guys have seen all my long-term charts, so please, there's nothing new going on here whatsoever. If I go out to my weekly price chart, what is investment grade? Nothing changed here, folks. Nothing changed at all. So I do reload zones. That's a nice base. I like that. Just keep it as simple as possible. There is the old historical breakouts. That's a Wyckoff check right there. This is a Wyckoff check right there. So, I mean, you can see where the bottoming window is. So the good part about this is you're not coming in, like somebody said there a moment ago, kind of like the gold market, coming in and buying up here in the gold market right now. Is that a good idea? Screw technical analysis. That's a waste of time. Boom. So that's actually, ironically enough, this is a pretty good sort of forward indicator of what to expect out of gold. Ironic. But what I would just simply say here, just looking at this image, is I suppose it'd be interesting if there were any price gaps down here. We got guys who have scripts that run price gaps. I wouldn't be surprised if there are, So you could use those as levels. But one thing that bugged me, and I remember because it's gee whiz, here we are, almost the exact same thing is happening again. This particular cycle, you notice that the market came down, 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 down. So it was like for quite a while, people got used to the idea that, $5,000-$6,000 Bitcoin was the bottom. And there was one more FU that still knocked the market in half, if not more. And at 6,300, we ultimately bottomed at 3,000, almost exactly a 50% haircut. And look at the months, right? November, December. Well, I guess November. What is this weekly chart? Yeah. November, December. And then really, I think your buy was this window right in here. And notice this breakout happened April. So could we have this same scenario where we dump into the end of the year? We consolidate through 23 because Mr. Benner said 22, 23 we're going to be. And then coming out of this spring of 23, the Fed finally says, looks like we got in front of this inflation problem. We can actually now start stimulating the economy, and good old Bitcoin and crypto comes roaring back. Nothing's changed here. This looks almost identical picture. So let's paint the picture now. It's interesting how we had this low here. There are a bunch of kilos there. So what is that? That's 28. There's that low there. Did dip down into 18, or basically around 20. I don't mind the idea of us, even a counter trend rallying out of the late summer here. Well, I guess summer. And then getting ready for that one more 50% haircut. This is maybe like, 28,000. They take us down to 13, 14,000, maybe dip against this breakout lows, which just so happens to be 13,000, right? So hopefully you can see the 50% haircut here that I think they're getting ready to hand us. And the interesting thing there, of course, is if we align it with our original thought of boom into October, November, and then market jumps up into December, but then we sort of malaise our way into the new year. Well, ironically enough, that's actually going to look almost exactly like this. It's almost identical. So that's the what the good part about all of this is me, this has been a pain in the ass And I might make the argument that if anything, we're only about 6 months or so from our ultimate bottom. So thank God. I mean, I hate these markets. They're just such a pain in the ass to be, just to be around, to have to slog through. And just understand, people, please understand. They're very, I think even Julian said this yesterday, that you can very easily lose 75% of your invested capital twice as this thing works its way right back down to the original bottom. I definitely think there's another one of these phases ahead of us. So just understand that. Yes, there should be some money to be made here, right? Guys like Paul just totally trade my setups, do my thing, and you should be able to make some good money through here.